And she was living in Australia. She had one of those Jeeps that has one of those fucking things up front that kills the kangaroos, you know?
Whoa. We saw one of those in San Antonio, right in front of the truck, or in front of the production trucks. You see that fucking crazy thing that guy had?
Super tall.
Over the top? Yeah. Oh, because they're big.
Because they're big.
Oh,
yeah, and it's just it looks Mad Max. It looks like I'm up front there. Dude, it looks crazy. And she had that Jeep. She had like horns, and then the balls hanging from the back. You know, the soft balls that they put in the back. They had that, and she was just a fucking wild one.
Wow. Lady had a kangaroo shield in the front of her vehicle.
Yeah. And this was like when I visited Australia, and in my head I was like, kangaroos are like cutie patooties, but when you go to Australia, they'll tell them, like, we hate them. Because they just keep jumping in front of cars.
Well, they're everywhere now,
They're fucking everywhere.
They have a lot of kangaroos. It's a weird animal, man. Mm-hmm. It's a marsupial. Like, it's so strange. They have a pouch. They keep their babies in their skin. How'd they develop a backpack?
It is the insanest evolutionary... A little pouch.
Yeah, how?
A bag.
How does that... how does nature make you get a bag? Like, that's so crazy. Yeah. That's like one of the out of all the animals, they're like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, if you look at a deer and then you look at an elk, you go, oh, I kind of see. You look at a moose, you look at a caribou, you're like, oh, I can kind of see. And they're like, what's that? And why is it only in this one spot?
And why does it jump like?
Yo, is that an alien? What is that thing?
Yeah.
Why did it develop on Australia and nowhere else? What the fuck is that thing? And how come there's nothing that can kill it?
And how come you stand on your tail and do like a Steve-O kick?
And kick you.
And do like a Steve-O kick.
They kick you hard.
Yeah.
They'll fuck you up. They disembowel people, man. You got to be really careful with those fuckers.
Oh, and
people die from the big ones. Are the big ones the gray ones? Is that the gray ones is the big one or the red one? And Eddie Ift went over there. He said he was walking through a backyard and there was like a 6-foot tall kangaroo.
Jesus
he thought it was
Christ.
fake. He thought it was fake. He didn't know what it was. And his friend was screaming at him, turn around. Get the fuck away from it.
Jesus Christ.
The red kangaroo. That's the big one?
Yeah. Dude, marsupial. That sounds like a fucking alien too.
100 pounds. So you got to think, a 100-pound thing that could run 43 miles an hour and it could probably strangle you. Like those ones that are jacked. You ever see the one that choke out dogs and shit?
Of course, dude.
Look at the fucking muscles on that thing.
Of course, dude.
What a freaky animal to have all over the place. But it just look at that one.
I've seen all those pictures, by the way.
That's one that went to my gym. That's Gold Gym. Look at that dude.
This guy is...
Yo, he's just chilling.
Flaunting giant muscles. Just like...
Look at the fucking guns on that
What's
dude.
Up, player?
Can you imagine getting in a scratching match with that thing with its giant claws?
No, you're done. I mean...
But they fuck you up, man. They're dangerous. And they're all over the place. But that was my question, like, what was supposed to be killing them? Because there's no, like, infestations of wild animals like that unless something disrupts the ecosystem.
Huh.
You know, because you don't usually there's a balance, right? Like, there's always going to be a balance between wolves and antelope or wolves and bears and wolves and deer because they're going to figure out who wins. And if the wolves kill off too many of the deer, then their population's going to drop. They're going to run out of food. And there's going to be like some sort of consequences. And then their population drops down. And then the deer population comes back a little bit. Nature has a way of balancing itself out in most environments until human beings step in and start fucking with things. So my question is, like, what happened over in Australia that thing, that one crazy animal, becomes like hordes of them, swarms of them? Like, do you see? Show some of those videos of the swarms of kangaroos just running. So these people are in their car, and you see just like, I don't even know what the number is.
Yeah, and they're fast.
They're fast, but it's also like, why are there so many of them? In any environment where there's something like this, there'd be something bigger that eats it. In every environment, there'd be a bear, there'd be something. I guess Australia has crocodiles, but I don't think they're doing such a good job of killing these things.
Yeah, and natural predators are just like dog-like animals.
Oh, maybe the thylacine.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, the Tasmanian tiger that went extinct. That's a native of Australia as well. That they have that in Australia.
But they should have to shoot so many kangaroos now.
Where's that, Jamie?
Tasmanian wolf and a dingo and a wedge-tailed eagle.
Okay, so the humans probably killed all those animals.